It is summertime. That was so extra. You wouldn't know it based on the fact that I'm wearing a jacket right now, but like, this is my cutest jacket. I love this jacket. Peep the little patches.
Okay, second video. Let's go.
Hey everyone, it's officially summer, also known as the best season of all. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, we're all emerging from our little winter depression cocoons. Things are also starting to look up because things are like opening up, restrictions are being lifted, so we might actually have a summer. So with that being said, I think it's the perfect time to start making plans for the summer and sharing my summer bucket list. If you're new here, my name is Taylor. Like and subscribe so you can see more content. So let's get into the list. So this is my summer bucket list. I put in my little bullet journal. I didn't decorate it yet. It's really boring. I really need to get on that, but like, at least it's in bold colors. Long, awkward pause. So first on my list is take pictures on a disposable camera. I wrote disposable camera, but really I'll just be using my Polaroid. So I have my little Instax Mini. It's really cute. I'll be using my 35mm camera that I use for film. This is my Pentax K1000. This one's more fancy. But if I want to do something with just like a little point and shoot, I have a couple of 35mm point and shoot cameras that I found that I could just use for film if I want to. And if you don't have a disposable camera, just use your phone and use a vintage filter. No one's gonna know the difference. It'll be our secret, I promise. Next on the list is hang out outside all day. So after the last year and we've been spending all of the year indoors, even though I love being indoors, I just want a day where I just spend all day outside, soaking up that sunshine, like, you know, I could absorb some vitamin D, take in all of the sounds of nature. It's like really gloomy in central New York all the time, especially during the winter. So after like spending all winter indoors, looking at gray clouds, I want to sit outside. I just want to sit outside all day. That's all. That's the whole thing. Next is beach trips. I'm going to be going on vacation in a couple weeks, so I will be spending hours upon hours at the beach. If you're not one of those people that like you go to the beach first thing in the morning and you're there for hours on end, like you're doing the beach wrong. Like, what's the point if you're only going to go there for an hour? Like, you can tan, read, swim, eat, and repeat. Drink, do whatever you got to do. But like, we're there for hours on end. So if you can't keep up, you can't go to the beach with me. Next, amusement park. I have not been to an amusement park in forever. Obviously last year you couldn't do anything, but I just want to ride some roller coasters. Okay, I don't know which one I'm gonna go to, but I'm gonna go, even if I have to go by myself, okay? Okay, road trip. This is like on everybody's list and you can do it at any point. And if you don't have a car, use the Shoelace Express. Just take a little walk down your street. I don't know what to tell you. But I want to do like a mini road trip with my friends where you just like go cruise, you listen to some good music. I'm always on the aux cord because I have the best taste in music, so. Next is watch the sunrise. So I've watched the sunrise and not for like good reasons. Like I used to wake up at the crack of ass to go to work and it's like, oh yay, the sun is rising. But like for the summer, when you're just vibing, maybe you're on a mountain and you see the sunrise, that's really pretty. And you don't have to go to work, that's why it would be nice. Okay, this next one is really nerdy. So if you're not familiar with like Kingdom Hearts, I'm sorry, but I want to make sea salt ice cream. It's like a popular symbol in the game for some of the characters, and it's just ice cream that's salty and sweet and it's blue. Inserting a picture, one of these sides. Even if you don't like Kingdom Hearts, make it anyway, or also just like Kingdom Hearts. Another item on my bucket list is to do yoga outside. I've been doing a lot more yoga lately, especially in the morning. Most of my bucket list is just me going outdoors because I just spent the whole year inside and I'm always inside. I'm literally like the guy from Benchwarmers that never leaves his house. A lot of these activities are just outdoor activities. So I'm gonna do a lot of outdoor nature so I can connect with Mother Earth. Next is painting. So I'm horrible at painting and I'm not an illustrator, but I just think it's very therapeutic and it's fun, especially if you have like a couple of friends and you're just doing like a paint night. That's where it's at. Bonfires. I just want to sit around a fire with friends making delicious hot schmoes. Fires during the summer are just so magical and I just love them. Barbecues. Just thinking about all that barbecue food, it's getting me hungry and I just want to like devour grilled food, some corn on the cob. Next is see Black Widow. I'm so excited for this movie. Like, I have not seen a movie in the theaters since I saw Uncut Gems in January of 2019. And I have not seen a Marvel movie in theaters since the last Spider-Man movie. And it's kind of like tradition with my dad and my brother and I to go and see Marvel movies in the theater. So we haven't been able to do that. It makes me really sad. But with Black Widow coming out, I'm super excited. Plus, I love Nat. So it's so nice to see her in like her own movie. Okay, Tech Free Day. So my job is very technology based. Like, I'm always in front of the computer screen. And obviously right now I'm like in front of a screen. I'm editing, I'm on social media. So it's like constant. So I want a day where like I'm not focused on any of that and I'm just kind of like vibing. Maybe my outdoor day where I'm hanging out outside all day. I'll just eliminate the phone. We'll go like old school analog media kind of thing with my little Polaroid. I got this planned. We're gonna pretend it's like 1975. Next is I want to see Grease at like a drive-in. I've never been to a drive-in theater and I've always wanted to go, but like our drive-ins that are like in central New York are so far away, so I've never gone. But like, I don't know what it is. I just want to see Grease at the drive-in, like old school kind of stuff. So I'll probably just have to make a trip and make it work because, you know, where I'm from, there's like nothing around here. It's like upstate New York, okay? Next is like also very specific. It's my, what I'm calling an MCU club. So my friend and I are rewatching like the MCU in order. She hasn't seen most of the movies, but I have, so it's a rewatch for me. And we're just gonna watch them together and kind of rate them. So I'll do a video at the like end of our rewatch of us rating them. I already know what my favorites are, but like sometimes you get different perspectives every time you watch watch a movie again, you know? Boating. Okay, step 1, I gotta find somebody with a boat. Maybe a sugar daddy. Step 2 is to go boating. I need to just be having some adult beverages, just cruising across a lake, just soaking up the sun, like hanging out. So somebody with a boat, hit me up. Bar hopping. Since bars are starting to open up again, like I would love to go bar hopping with my friends. Just go to like, y'all know what bar hopping is. Go to multiple bars in the night. But I feel like such an old lady, like, I don't know, can we start the night earlier and end earlier? Because like, I go to bed by 10 o'clock now. I've never, like, when I hang out with my friends, it's so funny because we're like, you know, at 9 o'clock, we would just be leaving to go out. Like, that's so late at night. I'm in my jammies. I'm in bed by then. But I want to make it work for a night where I'm up all night till the morning. Maybe. Okay, the New York State Fair is back, so that is also on my list. I am ready to eat my body weight in fried foods because that's really like the only reason to go to the fair is just to eat all the food. And maybe some free concerts. We'll see what they got. Next is picnicking. I have like the cutest picnic basket and I can't wait to use it. I'm gonna be doing some picnics. Even if I go by myself, can you imagine like, these are all activities you can do by yourself, by the way. Like, you don't need to have people to do them with. If you do, great. If not, and you're like me and you're just a lone wolf, go have a picnic by yourself. Like, you can eat all your favorite foods. No one's bothering you. You can just sit and be with your thoughts.
Yeah, let's do something really scary.
We could go to bed early and be alone with our thoughts.
Which isn't always a good thing, but sometimes it's a great thing. Get to love yourself. The next one on the list is like huge. I've never done it. It's probably not gonna be doable, but I put on here anyway. So I've never been in New York City. Like, I've always lived in upstate New York, but like I've never made the time to just go to the city. So even if it's just for a day trip, I would love to just go there, go shopping, kind of see what the vibe's about. I want to see why it's so like hyped up. Next on my list is a late night drive. So I have this like aesthetic in my head right now where it's like, it's late at night, you're in your car, you're driving, you go to Taco Bell and you sit in the parking lot, you listen to Peripheral Vision by Turnover and just cry. Maybe not cry, but like that's part of the vibe, is you just go cry in a Taco Bell parking lot. Because this album makes you cry. If you've never listened to that album, like go get on it. It's like the perfect nighttime album. It's gonna make you in your feels. Grab a friend, go cry in the Taco Bell parking lot to Peripheral Vision. Put it on your list. Next is dyeing my hair. So I already dyed my hair once. I dyed it black. My hair's already dark brown, but I just dyed it a little bit darker. I want to do this like blackberry hairstyle where it's like black and then like purpley. I've never done like colors in my hair like that, so I really want to try it. Next on my list is fireworks. I love fireworks. They're so pretty and magical in the summertime and they just light up the sky. Insert Katy Perry song. Because I am secretly an old man is antiquing. I love antiquing. I love just going to look at old stuff, like vintage stuff. Even if I don't buy it, which I usually do anyway, even though I don't need it. There's this whole antique fair in Madison for a whole week. It's like the Madison Bouckville like antique show or whatever. And I have not been in so long because every year it's like during my birthday and I'm gone. But this year it's after. So I'm really excited because I really want to go. So yeah, like I'm actually an old man. Another old person activity on my list is going to a farmer's market. I don't think I've ever been to a farmer's market or gone out of my way to go to one. But like I want to buy some fresh fruits and like, I don't know what else they do at farmer's markets, but stuff like that. I just want to like pick out some fruits, maybe like make a pie. I sound so freaking old right now, like Jesus. I'm 23, you would think I was like 52. But like old people activities can be really fun. Okay, next on my list is another late night activity. It's swimming at night. Like, even though the pools are usually really cold, it's so fun to just go hang out with your friends and go swim at night. I don't know, there's something about it. It's like extra. I don't have a pool though, so if somebody needs to let me borrow their pool, please. Okay, this next one is actually like a young person activity. I'm technically a young person. I gotta remind myself that. But bottomless brunch, like if I go to New York City, that would be a perfect activity, is to go drink a ton of like champagne, a little bit of orange juice in it, I guess, and just have some bottomless brunch, have some fun, look all cute and like Sunday best. Next on my list is sleepovers, like those old school, you think about your childhood minus like the teenage drama and tears. But like the good parts of the sleepover where you get pizza and you gossip and you do like makeovers and stuff, like that's what I want to do with my friends. So if they're watching this, come on, let's go. Last on my list is I want to celebrate my birthday. So I do have a summer birthday. I am an August Leo, the best zodiac sign, okay? I just want to celebrate my birthday any way I can. Like usually around my birthday, I hate it. Birthdays usually make me anxious because, you know, getting old, aging and all that. I'll be 24. I know that's not that old, but like, that's like my mid-20s basically. That's old to me. I want to reflect on the past year and like find the positives in it because usually I'm like, what have I not accomplished this year? And I don't want to do that. I want to just enjoy my birthday. I'm going to be 24. I'm gonna cry. So that was my list. Hopefully that gave you guys some like good ideas on what you can do this summer. Maybe you can give me some good ideas. So if you make your own bucket list, be sure to tag me. I'm on Instagram, TaylorJordan182. I made that when I was like in high school. And I also just love Blink, okay? Sue me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has the best summer ever. I will be vlogging these activities as I accomplish them, so that's some accountability right there. So if you want to keep up, make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned.